Yesterday I was talking about people, or was it 2 years ago? Doesn't matter. But I was talking recently about people hating you because of your creativity, right? And I believe yesterday I said, like, just imagine not having, like, anything to look forward to, like, after work or something like that. Because I've been there before. Like, I remember before, because I make music, so before, after work, I would go to the studio, or on the weekends I would go to the studio. I know throughout the week I would just try to go, but even if I couldn't afford to, I would like write and shit. But like, just imagine not being able to do like anything at all after having to deal with people in situations that you don't really want to, but you have to, like work, you know, school, or whatever the case may be. You get wound pretty tightly if you live a life like that, especially people that are older and they've let go of their dreams, you know, their desires in life. Like, I can't imagine being that kind of person, you know. And a part of that occurring is because people aren't really as passionate about certain things as they think, you know. Just like, are you doing this just because you might potentially make money from it? Or do you do this because it literally just puts a smile on your face? A lot of people don't have those things, you know? And I always ask people to just like I said, just think about that, you know? People don't really understand like how angry people are around them. Watching them be a fool, and not a fool in that way, but you know, like the card says, just taking leaps, being adventurous, and pursuing whatever goals it is that you have in life without fear, you know? That is an extremely hard thing for people to do, because they scared of the what ifs. What if I do this, nobody fucks with me? What if I do this and everyone disowns me? What if I do this and I can't find work? But you don't care about that. It doesn't matter. It's like, you understand that you have a safety net in God, you know? It's like, whatever happens, it either happens for your greater good, or it happens because that is just the route that was meant for you. And you understand that, but a lot of people don't get that. I think I said this months ago. It's like something happens and they instantly get so upset. And it's like, fuck this life, fuck this passion that I had. You know, let me just do life as everyone else. And they fall into this matrix, 10-10 as I'm saying it. And it's so easy to fall into it. It's like, this world is designed to make you give up on your dreams and your goals and your aspirations. I mean, look at it. You have so many people that gave up on theirs to the point where they laugh at people that try to pursue theirs. And they try to pass it off as constructive criticism, or it's like, no. You're just another person that kind of failed yourself. You allowed life to beat you up so much to the point where you now believe that the only thing you can do is work, get married, have children, and die. That's sad, bro. Like, sir, I'm not trying to laugh at nobody, but it's like, for real. And all they think about is making money. That is important. We do need to have this dollar bill in order to survive in the world that we live in today, but it's about balance. You should understand that that's just one small aspect of living. But these people don't grasp that. Instead, they think that that's all this is about. The flyest this, the nicest that, the most this. It's just like, bro, no. It's also about your soul, you know? Are you growing in that aspect? And you can tell when people aren't, because they become very miserable and bitter. Seriously, they become very miserable, angry, and bitter people. And you start noticing that because those are the people that turn into haters. You know? These people that are angry with you and annoyed by you are usually people that you find don't mind being around you a lot. They don't mind wanting to be in your energy a lot. The whole time you're probably wondering, if you don't fuck with me, if you don't like me, why the fuck would you want to be around me, right? It's because you are like inspiration to these people. You're like a muse is what I just heard. You're like a muse to these people. They watch you. Sorry, I don't know this one. But yeah. They watch you and then they get inspired to pursue certain things that they might have put off in their life. But they can't help but to get mad at you. Because some of them feel like it's too late. Some of them haven't even found that yet. They're probably like 40, 50, 30 years old, whatever their age is. And they just have not found their thing, you know? And that can make somebody pretty angry if you have, you know? Even if your thing isn't, you know, doing numbers and it's not hitting hair or whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's just the fact that you do something that puts a smile on your face. I used to even tell people before, like, even if you play games and shit like that, you know, you could be a person where you started, like, playing games just for fun, and then you ended up doing it, like, seriously, so you could, like, make money off of playing games or something. And, like, people might laugh at that, but they're laughing at it because they have not found a way to be able to make that a career for them. Make their passion their career. And shit, it doesn't even have to be a fucking career. Some people just have not, they play games all day, but they just play it because they don't really have nothing else to do. It's not even really like something that they're passionate about. Shit. Seeing someone playing games so much they just get tired of it and throw the goddamn controller at the game. Feel me? It's not really fulfilling for some people as it might be for you. And it's just like, you gotta understand how dangerous a person like that is. You could have people around you that are very close, you know? And then, like I said, these people are usually always around. But they're like your biggest fucking haters. 15 years, I said it. Could have known these people since 2019, 2015. It's like they're always around, right? Always talking to you. But you might realize that they always have something nasty to say to you. And it's never direct. Like, ever. You're always wondering, why the fuck me and this person keep arguing? Why the fuck me and this person always at odds with each other? And I didn't even do anything to them. It's because they envy you in a lot of different ways, more than one. And it's not something that they really understand themselves enough to be able to express to you. Like, hey, this is why I'm mad. But a lot of it is because of that. You are a very unique individual. you've found your thing. You know, you're separated from the rest. You're separated from many. And although they might want to laugh at you and poke jokes and say, hey, you're corny or you're this or you're that, they still admire you. They still look at you as like a muse. They can't help but to watch you. They're obsessed, as I keep saying. And that's not something that you should like feel any way about, you know? You really kind of just have to laugh. Like, that's usually why I keep laughing, but I'm not pulling on the energy because I already know what's gonna come out. You're gonna get more of that crap. So it's like, let me talk to the collective about what to watch out for, how they can handle this energy. Because I do feel like this energy is around you, or this energy is trying to be around you. You know? This energy could be trying to target you in different ways. Gossip, people trying to bully you, people trying to poke fun at certain things that you're interested in. And it's just like, it's all because they haven't found their thing. They just, like I said, they work. They just have a job. And that's cool. For some people. For you, you'd fucking blow your brains out if all you did was work. You know? And these people want to blow their brains out too. So instead of doing that, what they do is poke fun at you. What they do instead of blowing their brains out is try to blow your brains out. They try to come at you and they want to fight you. They get so mad because you understand where you're going that they even want to put hands and feet on you, bro. They get so mad that you can see through bullshit that they want to put hands and feet on you. Isn't that weird? I don't know. And that's why, again, I say, it's not for you to worry about. They're not. I mean, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So these people are trying to be in your energy, trying to pretend like they're buddy-buddy with you. But you know better. Your energy and theirs aren't on the same vibration. Either it was once before, but it's no longer anymore. It's like, you don't resonate with this energy. And I feel like, again, if this is my collective, you never resonated with certain things. You might have resonated with the energy of not really knowing what it is that you wanted. But once you found that, you took off running. And it was like nobody could tell you anything. Just felt like they want you to doubt the steps that you took. If you're away from these people, they want you to doubt everything. But it's like they're recognizing how like vibrant you are. So it's like undeniable that the path that you took was the right one for you, even if it wasn't for them. It's like they're mad because they can't do what it is that you do. You're a person that probably has various different forms of creative endeavors. You could paint, you could write, you could, I kept saying before, like, make beats, make music, you know, rap, sing, whatever the case may be. I even heard opera, nigga, what the fuck? You know, drums, somebody could do drums and stuff like that. I'm like, what am I seeing right now? I come around, but I'm like, I'm like wondering why I've seen that shit before. It's kind of like a drum, but it's not. It's not a drum necessarily, but I mean, it would be to a regular person like me, because I don't really know what to define that as, but it's some round thing that you would make beats on. But I don't think it's like a real actual drum. Somebody could use things like that. Um, Play guitar. So I'm getting up a lot of like fucking music shit. So somebody could really be interested in music, you know. And it's like, I don't even feel like you do any of these things necessarily for the financial aspect. It genuinely just makes you happy, and that's a blessing to have something like that. You have a lot of people trying to do certain things because they're trying to potentially make money, or they just want to make money from it. And it's like, I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's literally just fine with being able to just pursue their passion while maintaining stability, you know? It's like you don't even care, bro. It's like you care about the quality of your life. That mattered more to you. You understood why that should have been placed at the forefront. Because you knew that in order to live long and sustain the lifestyle that you wanted, you had to focus on your quality of life. Your mental health, your emotional health, what it is that you take in. Either the things that you listen to, watch, what you consume. You feel what I'm saying? You understood that you had to focus on these things, and I feel like, again, you have a lot of people that are still battling with those 7 deadly sins, that they're not able to just focus on themselves, you know? And I mean the highest part of themselves. The only thing that they're focused on is the lowest part of themselves, the low vibrational shit. And you no longer can afford to do that anymore. It breaks you more than it makes you, and it's just like, what's the point in doing that when I'm getting nowhere with this mindset, you know? It's like, you get that. I'm not even gonna hold you up. I was like, what is that? I was gonna write something to say. I hope it's light. I don't even know what the hell it's gonna go. I felt like also, you have like people that are mad because you know what to say. People are upset because you have the right choice of words sometimes. Like, they don't really know how to express themselves or how they feel necessarily, and I feel like they might be upset with you because you are able to, and you know how to express yourself in various different ways. They don't. Like I said, you could express yourself through writing, speaking, music, whatever the case may be. They don't really have much avenues and ways to express how they feel, what they're thinking, or anything of that sort. And I feel like you're able to do that in a way where your point gets across, right? That bothers people. And when I say you really have people that literally want to beat you up because, like, you found your purpose. And this is what the Matrix is. Like, no cap. When you really pay attention, you recognize that there's literally only like 1% of people in this fucking entire big fucking world that we have that genuinely understand themselves. They genuinely just don't hate on people. They don't, we don't resonate with the other majority of the world that feels like you have to have envy and bitterness, and like, no. A lot of the times when I be reading that shit, it's so draining because I swear I just don't get it. And I've seen that energy in full effect, like in real life, And it's sad. You know, it could be people really fucking close to you. It doesn't even matter. The way that people start moving when you're in the process of changing, when you start recognizing certain aspects that you can't change in order to grow, be better for yourself, it's honestly scary. It really is. Because then you start feeling like, are people all together, like, you know, ganging up on me and doing all types of weird stuff? And for some individuals, that might be the case. But for others, it's really just an energy moving through these people that's causing them to, like, not retaliate, but causing them to make you the forefront of their issues. You know, when they're angry and they want to hurt somebody, it's because of you. And it's really because they're angry with themselves. They're angry that, again, you are doing and you have broke away from certain cycles they have not. It pisses them off. You found your thing. You are your own person, and they cannot for the life of them break free from their constant cycles. And these people could even have more money than you. It doesn't matter. You know yourself. Ain't nothing, money can't buy that, bro. You know yourself. Do you know how many people like are walking around grown, 50, 40 years old, don't know nothing about themselves for real? They've never asked themselves, why do I do this? Why do I think this? Why do I feel this? They've never. Do you understand that? It's like you have people walking around you like that on a daily. And there's only like a small percentage of people in the entire world that are on this level. You know? People can get there, yes, but like I keep saying, I'm talking about this individuals out the womb, they was always like this. You know? They might have fell victim to certain sins like drinking, gambling, having sex and all types of stuff like that. But once they were able to break free from those things and certain environments, they took off running. You know what I mean? Like completely took off running, bro. And it's really because those things weren't meant to hold you down. They couldn't hold you down. You know, you could have even realized that you couldn't really become addicted to anything. You couldn't really become too infatuated with things. Certain things became foolish to you because deep down you know better. Like, for real. It's like you could partake in certain activity, but it wouldn't really consume you because it's not really you. And that pisses people off. They look at you and they say, how the fuck come you were able to do this, break free from these addictions, break free from doing these low vibrational activities with me, and I'm still here doing this? You think that you're better than me, which is like a common theme of these people. You think you're better than me? Yes, you are better than them. If they want to hear you say it, you are. And the reason why you're better than them is because even when you were there, you never looked at someone that was doing better than you or in a better space than you and said, I hate them or I want to hurt them. You never did that, because why? That would make you a fucking nut job, right? And you understood that, always understood that. There was nothing that needed to happen to help you understand this reality. You have always understood this. This is why I said, like, there's just certain people in this world that they're just separated from many, bro. That's it. And people don't like that. People target individuals like that. Like, for real, literally. They try to make it seem like you're the one causing problems when the reality is that they just can't stand how much you shine. And it's not your fucking business. You know? These people should be focusing on shining themselves. They should be only focused on their own personal shine, but they're not. Because yours is too bright. They can't stop. You know what I mean? They become obsessed. And when I say obsessed, not in like a positive manner. I mean, I don't really know how much positive you can be with obsession, but it's like they become obsessed in a way where The only thing they want to do is tarnish you, like tarnish your name, what you've built. They make it like a thing of theirs to do. It's kind of sad. Like, they start, trying to go through other people in order to do it, talking to other people about you, trying to come up against you in different ways, trying to rob you, trying to plan to kill you and all types of things. I'm talking about they're willing to go that far because they themselves are unhappy. They themselves are very bitter and sad. It's embarrassing, bro, you know? But what you need to do in regards to that is recognize, again, none of these things have anything to do with you. I feel like sometimes you might feel a way because you just don't really understand what the fuck is happening. Like, for real. I remember when I first started to notice certain things, I felt like that myself. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? But when you recognize, like, again, as I always say, the psychological aspect behind why people say and do the things that they do, it becomes a little too funny. It becomes, you find a reason to laugh is what I say, but it really becomes very funny. It's like, damn, all of this because, you're jealous for real? Like, that's really what it boils down to. It's like all of this because you are jealous. Nobody can do anything in regards to that. If you want someone to do, stop being them. Stop shining. Stop trying to be happy. It won't happen, And it's like you have to choose that for yourself. Like, do I choose to give and I'm gonna say my freedom away to these people that want for me to no longer smile, no longer be happy? Because that's what happens when you give your freedom away, right? When you go to jail, you can't smile. You're not able to see sunlight. You're not able to shine to the best of your ability in this lifetime. And that's what they're trying to get you to do. Stop shining. And it just won't happen, I feel like you need to start recognizing that energy around you. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it keeps popping up, and I mean heavy in the reads. Like, yes, of course, the energies won't go anywhere because you're always going to have those energies around, regardless if they be directly around you or just on an energetic level. You know what I mean? People are always going to hate. That's not gonna stop. It's just a simple fact that, like, I feel like I'm speaking to a collective of people that might still be trying to hold on because they think that there's hope for energy like that. I mean, if you want to find hope for them, you can, but they individually have to do that. I feel like you are trying to fight the reality of the fact that a lot of people around you hate you because you are actually happy. Or trying to be happy, trying to find happiness. If you aren't there yet, you are at peace with your current state enough to smile every day, enough to recognize that what is currently happening is not just going to be it. You're able to see, like, the bigger picture ahead. They can't do that. Very pessimistic individuals. Very depressed and just down. And instead of them working on themselves, they're saying, no, I want to pick on you. Because you are not where I'm at. I need to pick on you. I need to come for you. I need to be angry with you. And it's like, you're literally not their problem. I think they have bigger fish to fry. They're not looking at it like that. They're looking at it like, hey, since this person is already here, maybe if I bring them down to me, we'll be on the same level and I won't feel like I need to work on anything. And like I said, these people could even make more money than you. I keep saying this. And they're just so angry and sad. And they don't recognize that. They think in their mind because they're able to buy stuff that they're not sad. It's like, yes, you are. That's the reason why you feel the need to talk badly about someone like that. or to get in their energy just to be mean to them. That's weird. You're sad and bitter. I'm like, yes, it's very sad and bitter. There's nothing that you can necessarily do about that aside from stay away from it. You know, no matter who they are, it could be family, friends, it doesn't really matter. Shit, you even have family members that are trying to even side with certain, and like you could have had a complete stranger around your family member, and I feel like I'm talking to somebody as well where you have complete strangers around sometimes, right? And your family probably still try to like not choose their side, but they do too much, you know? Like they'll try to get buddy with somebody that you're cool with just to go against you in some way. And it's so gross and weird, you know? That's their energy, bro. That's the type of individuals that you have around you. And like I said, people like that are they're scary. People like that are deadly. You know, people like that kill because of their envy. They're willing to go that far. Because like I keep saying, we don't move like that. We don't have a story to tell like that. I don't have a story to tell like that of being around people that I don't like and trying to become cool with them. Like stuff like that to me is just psychotic behavior. It is. Like literally psychopaths do that. Look it up. It's like I be telling people, bro, like psychopaths literally do shit like that. I even had this weird bitch following me, but yet stealing what I'm doing and then talking shit about me. It's like, to me, that's psychotic behavior. It's like you're literally taking pieces of my stuff. How do you have anything to say about me? That's just nut job behavior, bro. And then it's constant, you know? They don't stop. I heard this one guy say it's like they push you into a corner so much, like they want you to do something to them. And it's for real. Like, these people will do so much to the point where it make you so astonished by their behavior. It make you really just want to punch their ass out. Like, for real, like, you be so confused. Like, why is this person doing this? What's going on? Did I do something? And you ask these questions because you are not an egotistical person. You check yourself first. Like, did I do something to them that's making them do this? Did I say something to them? No. They're just a weirdo, and instead of being able to like vocalize what it is that they're really mad about, what it is that they're really feeling, they rather do what they're doing. Because either they don't really know how to express that, they don't know how to identify what the fuck it is, or they simply are aware of it and they're too ashamed to say, hey, I'm doing this because I'm jealous of you. I'm doing this because I'm angry that you have broken free from certain chains and shackles that have been placed over you and you haven't turned back. And I can't find it in myself to do that. You know, they're not going to say these things. You have to use your own discernment. You know what I mean? I used to always say, like, every single time like I lie, they'll turn around and be like, why would I be lying? Why would I be doing this? And it's like, I don't know. Why would I know why you're choosing to lie? Why? That's not my problem. My problem is making sure that I'm not involving myself with a liar. So it's just like, it would be the weirdest thing. It's like you really have to pay attention to like these people's weird behavior in their end game when they say or do certain things. Like, it's odd, bro. It's like that's never our issue to worry about the whys and the why nots. It's about identifying the bigger picture in the situation and taking action on what it is that we know. You know what I mean? And if I recognize that I have somebody around me that is being a little off to me and I don't really understand why they're doing these things, I just need to remove you. I don't need to understand like the ins and outs of why. Like, no, you just need to be removed. It's very simple. But they want you to do that. They want you to question, oh, what happened? And it's nothing that you did. It's nothing that you could have done. It's literally just them being fucking weird. That's it. They're just being a fucking weirdo as they always are, and there's nothing that you could do about that. That's what they want you to do, to question, and it's literally just nothing for you to question. You understand that this person makes you feel weird. You understand that every single time you have a conversation with them, you don't really know why y'all ended up getting into an argument. Y'all just ended up getting into an argument. You understand that every single time when you're trying to be nice, you could never really win. You recognize that you are always very, very careful about the conversations that you have with this individual, because you don't want to rub them the wrong way and start something. These are things that you are aware of, and with that knowledge, you just need to make an action based off of that. That's it. You don't need to understand why they're doing this or why they feel this. No. And I had to learn that with time as well, because I mean, I had people in my life that I loved and cared about dearly. It was family and stuff like that, and now also a past relationship. So for me, it was really hard. I'm not gonna lie, to just say, all right, fuck it. Even though I already knew what I was feeling, it didn't matter about the whys, and that will hold you down in a situation longer than you need to be. The whys and the ins and outs of the situation don't really matter when you understand and recognize what it makes you feel. I remember in the beginning I was talking about the quality of life. How you feel matters. That's something that you had to also start taking into account. And these people are also upset with that. Why are you focusing on your emotional and mental health? You shouldn't be doing that. I want you to be down here with us where the cycles are. I want you to enter the psych ward with us, is how they feel about it. It's like, no, you do not deserve to be happy. You do not deserve to smile, because I'm not smiling for real. I'm not happy for real. I just pretend. So the fact that you're not pretending and you're really happy is pissing me off so much. I literally physically want to hurt you. These people are fucking nut jobs, bro. This is why I say that. It's because I've never felt these things, and I'm not going to pretend like I do to try and resonate with a group of beings that I know are psychologically unstable. It's like everyone has their own little issues and shit like that. Shit, you might have anger issues like me. You might, feel me, suffer from ADHD. You might, be on the spectrum, whatever the case may be. But when I say these people are literal psychos, it's like they're willing to do something over nothing, just off of a feeling. Oh, this made me feel. Because they're unable to look inward. They don't want to. It's too dark in there. They just want to look at your light and destroy it. Because if they are able to destroy it, then they can feel better about themselves. Like, that's what they doing. That's what the fuck they doing. That's crazy.